Namaste. Are you someone who works as a coach, a therapist, or a healer? Or perhaps you just really love to be of service to others, to your friends? Well, if so, this video is for you. I want to share a story that has changed my life and one of my inspirations to write the book, Miracle Stories of Compassion. For this truly is a miracle story of compassion, for it's about how Jesus healed the leper. Now, of course, none of us really know what took place back then, but when I first heard this story, it so rocked me. I so resonated with it, and I try to remember it whenever I'm coaching and in the role of helping another. So here goes. The idea is that when Jesus saw the leper, he saw the beauty right away, the perfection. He saw beyond the leprosy. But the first step that he made, and such a critical step, was he asked permission. Can I sit with you? I would love to talk with you. I'd love to get to know you. For the leper, this was a complete pattern disrupt. It was completely different from what the leper usually experienced. People would throw rocks and say, go away, and see the leper as a diseased creature that they needed to stay away from. So for Jesus, this beautiful man, to come and ask, may I sit with you? Can I get to know you? That in itself was extraordinary. And Jesus just listened and felt with the leper. He felt all the sensations in the leper's body as the leper described the physical pain, because leprosy carried with it a lot of pain. Jesus smelled the sores, experienced not just the physical pain, but then the emotional pain of feeling so disconnected, feeling so separated from society, from others. The depth of loneliness, perhaps the depth of self-loathing. Jesus didn't try to change it or fix it or make it better. He just listened and shared the feeling. Compassion means with passion. To share the suffering is the actual literal meaning of compassion. And so Jesus shared the suffering with the leper. And after quite some time had gone by, and Jesus trusted that a beautiful connection had been made, then, and only then, he again asked permission. May I share with you what I see when I truly look at you? Now, for the leper, this was scary because most people saw a horrible creature to be despised and to run away from. But the quality of connection was so great, and Jesus had dropped into such a lovely presence that the leper said, well, okay. And then Jesus saw deeply and looked and saw the divine, perfect blueprint, the perfect, radiant human body, the perfection of the bright soul underneath the disease, underneath the illusion of the leprosy. And Jesus' capacity to see the perfection was even greater than the leper's lifetime experience of the disease. And with that, the leper was able to see and remember his or her own perfection, and the healing took place. I was born on Christmas Day, and I grew up with a Messiah complex, and I too often have tried to fix people or rescue people. And this story has helped me personally to remember I'm not here to fix anyone or rescue anyone or save anyone, but I can see people's beauty, and I can help them to remember who they are. But the most important step is to create connection through compassion, through empathy. So may we all remember that step is the precious step. And this is one of many stories that's going to go into my book, Miracle Stories of Compassion. And so I would love to hear if you've enjoyed this story, how it might touch you. And I certainly will be creating more videos and, of course, writing the book. And I hope that you'll choose to help support that. Thank you very much for listening, and God bless us all in our journey.